Hey fam, it's me again. It's your girl D. Just getting ready to get my afternoon started. I've been here doing some stuff. I'm getting ready to wash my face right quick, but I just wanted to come in right quick and say, I was just thinking about some stuff, and I was talking to my son in the kitchen last night, and he stopped and he asked me. He said, "Mama, how does a prenup work?" And I said, prenup? What you talking about prenup for? I said, well, I'm breaking it down to him, like that means at the end or divorce that, she gets to take what she brought into the marriage and he gets to take what he brought into the marriage and y'all split it off and, nobody has the right to be all up in your bank account talking about they won't have and all that good stuff. But, prenups don't go down that much between, poor people. So if you ain't got nothing, you ain't got no business signing no prenup. But it was funny that he brought that up, and I guess he probably was googling online or something, or heard the word or something. But it's funny because it's so important to me that if you know how we have little girls and we tell them, don't be bringing no man around here that can't offer you nothing. And, I'm like this. I'm telling my sons the same thing, too. Don't be bringing no girl around me and she can't help you, hold it down. You fall and break your leg or you get laid off and now y'all both homeless because she too lazy to get up off the couch and all she want to do is hang around the house and cook and clean all day. I mean, where does, like, our women's rights as far as being able to I'm gonna take the stuff off my face. Um, to work, to have a mind of our own, to own businesses, to be CEO of companies. There is no reason why a woman does not have some kind of change. Let me tell you how I feel about that right quick. Hold on, I gotta wash this stuff off my face. I I just kind of feel like if 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 you are if you got a head, you got a brain in your head, then why you not using it? I just feel like it's like on a child level way of thinking that you would be waiting for your husband to come in with his paycheck to be able to ask him for some money to go to the mall with your friends. Baby, can we got enough money that I can go out and eat with my friends tomorrow? That just sounds so like, I don't know, so slavish or something to me. I don't have no problem with women that don't work, cause my butt barely did work. I help my husband. Um, but there should be a demand in your own life sometimes to have your own. Now, if your man is well off, because some people don't allow for their mates to work because they are well off, and they don't have they don't have to work because her working will put him over in another tax bracket, and it'll kind of mess up the flow of things with him having to pay kick so much out for taxes, and she'll just send him right on over the top with her little income. And whether they have babies and want to be home and be mothers, but I just can't see sitting at home for 20 or 30 years and never had a job, never own, don't have no social security, don't have your own account, don't have nothing to look back on, and be totally dependent on a person taking care of you, or totally dependent on some man giving you money all the time. um, unless you're gonna take that money and do something with it, open up a boutique or open up a little shop, or start you a little small business or something. But there has to be something that it is that you want to do besides sit around all day and look cute. I always feel like this. I'm like, I go out every day. If I'm not out hustling for myself, then I'm out with my old man. Now, it's nothing wrong with that. Women that have to work 9 to 5 and leave a job and go to another job, because that's just how our society is set up. It's expensive out here. But just think, if something, I mean, just for your own self being, for your own your own self-growth and finding yourself and finding a spot for yourself in life. I mean, when the kids are grown and gone, and and you still sitting at home, there is no beds to be made because ain't nobody slept when everybody gone away, everybody done moved away. What are you gonna do with yourself? What goals have you set that by the age of 50 I'm a what's the ending line to that? I don't get it. I just don't. I've never been the type to sit around. I have my lazy days where I'd be like, you know what, I'm not doing anything for anybody today. But at the main core reason, of me getting up every day and me going to do what I do, it's because I feel like I have some kind of self worth. I feel like I'm using the abilities that God gave me. I feel like if I have breath in my body, my mama said when at the time your feet hit the damn floor, you should be up and running. That's how she taught me. So you don't, I have my days like I said where I just chill. I stay around the house. I do little stuff around here. I hang out with the kids. I might have a day where I'm chit chatting on the phone all day and texting back and forth and watching TV or watching the news like I am now. It's just too much. It's just too much. I just think that we have gotten so that we are just so comfortable and so complacent with just the ordinary, just to maintain. Oh, I just want to maintain, that we don't even want to step outside of our own boxes sometimes and just do something for ourselves sometimes. It makes me feel good. It makes me proud of who I am when I say I did this or I did that or I accomplished this. A lot of women went back to school. Most of the time it didn't even have, I don't even think half of the girls that went back, I don't even think they even found jobs in their field, but they feel good about themselves because they educated themselves with a college degree. They might not even never use it, but you know what, if an opportunity come up, they won't pass them by because they did something with themselves. They can hang a plaque on the wall for their kids to be like, my mom, has a she had a degree in nursing, or my mom had just something to say about you besides, well, what you do. Because you can't keep kids but for so long, and then what you gonna do after that? Gonna start keeping the neighbor kids and stuff because you don't want to go nowhere and do nothing. You just want to lay around all day like you a little cat. I just can't understand stuff like that. But anyway, that was my 2 cents. So just like y'all telling y'all little girls, don't you be hooking up with no little boys that ain't got nothing. I'm telling my boys, don't you bring her here. And this heifer don't want to work. This heifer want to lay around like she a little parlaying cat. Don't bring her around me, because I will leave her on the darn lawn. She'll go back to her mama and be like, that woman down the street is crazy. It's just too much. It's too much. It begins to be too much. We have taken the housewife syndrome. You can be the housewife, but you ain't got to be dumb. You can be the housewife, but you ain't got to be. I mean, how many times can you clean that joker? How many baseboards is in this mug? So where is the rest of you? Like, where is the rest of you? Where is the rest of your worth? Like, I'm not saying that housewives or women that don't work ain't are not important. A housewife is the most, I know. A housewife is the most important thing. But after the kids are gone, then what? What you gonna do? You have no work experience, no work history. You don't even have a 401k. You ain't got no savings. Money comes and go. But I guess some might be fortunate that maybe they born into money like that and they ain't got to. That's cool. I can dig that. But what is it about yourself? What is it that you can do, besides lay around and be idle-minded all day? Because if you don't have no goals and you don't have no plans and you don't have no dreams and you don't have no desires, then that means you laid around idle. So if you're idle like that, then what is going to become of everything else that you try to do? If something was to happen and the world was to switch overnight and then what would you be able to do? You wouldn't even be able to go get a job at Burger King or McDonald's because you don't even have an education history. They want to know, when you fill out an application, they want to know what you've been doing for the last 6-7 years. What have you been doing? What is your experiences? What you gonna write all the way down there? You ain't volunteered nowhere. If you got money like that, go volunteer. Don't just sit around all day long doing nothing. Get yourself out there. Get yourself busy. It's cool. You can take this video however you want to take it. I'll probably get back some stuff to be like, you don't tell me. But I'm like, you know what? It's not for you then. Just take it or leave it. You know, if it ain't for you, it's not for you. I don't need you. Your opinion don't count no way because I'm going to do what I do regardless. So, but I'm just saying, you know, I just hate to see. I've met women that don't even know how to do a check, balance a checkbook. I know women that don't know how to pay bills. Where you go pay that bill at? You know, I just girls, just get yourselves together. Get yourself unidle. That's all I got to say. I gotta go to work. Deuces, peace. I'm the girl D.